Out of how many songs do you think you have?
How many songs do I think I have? Like released or all in total?
Released.
Released. I have more songs out on SoundCloud than like Spotify and Apple Music. But if we're just talking about like Apple Music, Spotify, the main ones, I would say like I gotta have like near 40, 40, 50.
Do you have a favorite track?
Mm, that's a trick question. Not a trick question. That's a tricky question. Like it depends. It changes how like depending on how I feel. Like I have all types of different music. Like I have music that makes me happy. I have music that I've made when I was sad or in like a depressed state. I have music that I've made when I was angry and wanted to release anger. Like so many different ones. But I would say like my favorite track would have off the top of my head, just for right now, I may say Speaking Up for the Youth. That was the intro song to my one of my albums, Lotus, that I dropped the beginning of this year. And that song,
I think I've seen that on your YouTube.
Yeah, that song is called Speaking Up for the Youth because, and it's the intro to my album. And I took, with the album Lotus, you know, it took me like a year to really put that together. I pretty much did everything myself except produce it. Like, I mixed, I mastered, I song wrote every track on that album all by myself. I recorded it in my bedroom, you know, my home bedroom studio, which if I say, people stop making excuses, oh, I need to go to the studio, I need professional mixing, mastering, you have YouTube. I made my first song on a fucking PS4 gaming headset. I recorded my first 2 albums on a PS4 gaming headset, swear to God. So that's why I'm like, people stop making excuses, bruh. But yeah, I would say Speaking Up for the Youth is a very special song to me. It's one that I love to perform too, because just the energy that I bring into that song is crazy, because that's literally how I felt at the time. Like I felt like I needed to speak up for a lot of people and how they thought within themselves, right? Because I know so many people think similar to me in the aspect of wanting to be themselves, like within. Yeah. But I feel like they may not be able to express it like I do, like speaking like this or like doing what it is they want to do. And I want to be like one of the people to be able to help people do that. And I want to help people do that through my music, through my videos, through what I do. So yeah, that song is just about speaking up for the youth, like people needing to be themselves, people needing to be the leader and not the fucking influenced. Like a big quote I live by is like, are you the influencer or the influenced? Because it's one or the other. You are either influencing people or you are being led. Exactly, being led and influenced. So you got to ask yourself, are you the influencer or the influenced? If you're the influencer, what are you influencing people to do? Are you a positive influence or a bad influence? If you are a person who's being influenced, what are you being influenced by? What is leading you? What are you allowing to influence you? Yeah. You know, you got to be awareness. Awareness is another very important thing.
Very true on that one. So
100%.
All right, being in the music industry, do you find a different experience when you trying to date women, or are they all like pretty much the same?
I haven't really been too like focused on like women since I've taken the route of like being an influencer, being an artist, and being like a content creator. Like I've never been one of those type of people where I'm like, oh shit, I need pussy. Oh shit, I need a woman. Oh shit, I need this, I need that. It's like, nah, like I'll be straight up. Like one thing I truly want, like I'm not the type of person where I like, oh, I want hoes, oh, I want bitches, I want this, I want hoe after hoe after hoe. Like nah, me, if I'm gonna be in a relationship, if I'm gonna have a woman, I want a woman. I don't want a girl. I don't want a hoe. I don't want a treesh. I don't want somebody who's in the streets. I don't want this. I want a woman who is going to be like down. I want a woman who has drive, who has passion, who has, you know, the same fire as me, right? So like literally like I said, ever since I've started this journey of like, you know, since the age of 16 of self-improvement, self-development, like tapping into my inner self, like healing myself, like I've really trained myself to be detached from lust. Like growing up, like lust, it was a huge thing pushed on the youth. Like
Still being pushed on
it's
you. Even more, no.
Shoot, we gonna get into that. We will get into that. But bro, like I remember, like I was in like middle school and like just being unaware, unconscious. Like I like to say before I really started the journey of like working on myself, I like to call myself somebody unconscious, like unaware of who I was, unaware of what I wanted, unaware of purpose, unaware of passion. Like I feel like now I have purpose, I have passion. So I feel like anybody without purpose, without passion, I like to call them a bot, like an NPC, like somebody who's just living, like just walking around. So back when I was just walking around, you know, just being so attracted to short-term gratification, lust, like looking to bust the next nut, looking to fucking just eat unhealthy food, like short-term gratification. That's a huge thing. That is that is a problem. Yeah. Like so many people are, I need short-term gratification. Yeah. I need this now.
Short-term gain, period.
Exactly. And if you want to be successful on the journey of learning about yourself, finding out who you are as a person, and being a positive, big impact in the world, you must release short-term gratification. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like literally, like porn is a big thing. That's a big thing pushed on the youth. A big thing pushed on, you know, just men in general, just society in general, right? So like I literally, like in middle school, I remember like porn, like niggas in my middle school, like always watching porn, this and that, like introducing me to shit, right? And I was like yo, like I was like looking back, I'm like, yo, that's weird. Like kids should not be like watching porn. Kids should not be fucking introduced to porn at such a young age.
Especially nowadays, like, because you have the access, like back in my day, you know what I'm saying? You actually had to have a fucking computer.
Or you had the magazines back in your day?
Magazines. Or you find your dad's little porn stash, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. Yeah. Other than that, but now you got your phone in your hand. You can look at whatever the fuck you want.
Bro,
and if you got money, you could buy whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like,
it's insane to me now, bro.
And then you got girls that just want to be OnlyFans.
Bro.
Like, that's their career path. Like, that's what they're...
It's insane to me.
Like,
so,
wow.
Like, yeah, like, I had to, as I spent this journey of, like, learning about myself, reading, you know, meditating, you know, learning, just, like, taking time to myself, right? Learning, working on my craft. I had to really ask myself, all right, what do I value in a woman? What do I want in a woman, right? Like, what am I attracted to? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so, like, sex is something that's so pushed, and they want, like, when I say they, I mean, like, the people in control of, like, the media and, like, who run social media, who makes things viral. They want young boys to just be so sexual. They want to push sex. Like, literally, you can't scroll 10 posts without seeing a fat ass. Like, like literally, as crazy as that sounds, you can't scroll without seeing a girl with fake titties and fake ass, you know?
Showing something, doing something.
Exactly, and not only the young boys, it's the same thing for the young girls. They're teaching girls to grow up and be hoes, and like, hey, as long as you put on boob injections and like a BBL and this and that, or only promote your body and prove that you have nothing else to offer, you'll make it in life. And it's like, that's some shit. This speaking up for the youth. Yeah. My music goes hand in hand with my message. My videos go hand in hand with my music. It all ties together, because my purpose, one of my biggest purposes on this earth, is to fucking change this shit. Like, there's so many things that I think is wrong, and that's one of the biggest things. Like,